All right. Coming in for a landing in your body. Take a couple of big deep breaths. Sigh, let out whatever you need to let out, whatever kind of stuff is going on in your body as I just continue to set this thing up. Give me 1 second. Oh, coming into this moment in your body, feeling what's actually happening in your body, not somewhere else, and coming into your body from sensation, from a phenomenological, vibrational experience, as opposed to an image from the outside, right? Coming in. Oh, I'm like trying to set this up. I've got the weirdest contraption of things set up today. Okay, that's it. I'm in. I'm in. We're in. We're going to inhale, open, stretch up. And then exhale, give it a shake and bounce, giving your body a chance to tune into the gravitational pull of the earth on the down and feel the rebound, right? We don't just go down, we also rebound back up. So there is levity in our bodies, not just gravity, but levity as well. Shake it out and take another big deep breath, fill up, expand, open your heart. Stretch out the wings of the heart, the wings of the lungs, and exhale, shake and bounce. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. If it feels okay to actually jump, then jump. Shake, shake, shake. Letting out any kind of residual stickiness. I actually had kind of good dreams last night, very interesting. In part of it, we were doing a dance in a circle that involved a crossing hand clap, and we were trying to choreograph that. And it was like, are we doing one hand? Are we doing two claps? How are we doing this? But it was fun and interesting. Let's spiral and twist, dancing in a circle with other humans, being in your community, and whatever that means, whether that's going to church, having a potluck with your neighbors, going to the library, going to the coffee shop. Get out sometimes and be in community with other people. It's really important for us. Unless you're a super duper hermit. There are some people who really actually do better being alone but most people aren't like that. All right, it's coming in circles with your shoulders. Rib cage, lungs, and heart moving. Breathing. Change direction, up and over. It's a sunny morning here. We've had really warm weather in the Hudson Valley. It's another sunny, beautiful day. Although it looked like there was some kind of tiny little sprinkling of rain overnight. Here's the squeak and Deke. Here he is. He needs to say hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Got to share the white kitty with you, who used to have two little black patches on his head, and now they're pretty much gone. All right, let's do a big inhale, lift. Exhale, bend your knees, stick out your butt, take it all the way down to the floor. Relax your head and then roll it up through your spine. Open, open, open. Up to the top, arch, bend your knees, arch down. Surrender, let your head release and roll it up. Coming all the way up to the top, rippling up. Arch, open, take it down, roll it up. Last one. Arch, stick out your butt, stick out your chest, take it down to the floor, stay there. Bend one knee, bend the other, shift from side to side, shifting your weight from one foot to the other, pouring your body from one side to the other, releasing your back, releasing your hips. And then come in and roll it up through your spine. I want to do some arm stuff today. Arm stuff, leg stuff, feet stuff. So let's actually start with the foot stuff. You're going to turn your legs in and turn out. Rotate in, rotate out. Rotate in, rotate out, rotate in, rotate out. Rotate to parallel and then heels open. Bring your heels in, heels open, heels in, heels open. Internal rotation, heels in, heels open, heels in. Toes out, heels out, heels in, toes in. Toes out, heels out, heels in, toes in. Turn it out, turn it in, turn it out, parallel, rotate out, rotate in. Great for your hips, great for your hip socket. Open, bring it back, and let it go. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna do just a tendu forward, brush to the front, brushing through the floor, and then other leg. Brush to the front, bring it in. One side, bring it in. Feel your foot connected to the floor so it doesn't leave the floor. Your toes are peeling out, working through the ball of your foot and coming back in. We're gonna do it to the side, parallel, out, 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 out. Let's do 4 more. Out, 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 and out. And then we're going to turn it out. So you're turned out, go back to this, whatever your turnout is without forcing it. You're going to shift your weight onto one leg, point through your toes, bring it back. Shift onto the other leg, reach it out, bring it in. Ideally, you're not looking down at your feet. Look forward and out. Brush through, bring it in. Brush it out, bring it in. Rotating, spiraling from the hips down. So the hips are moving from side to side, but headlights are facing front. You're finding midline, lining your toes up with midline as you make this weight shift. Last one. We're going to do it to the sides. Oh, let's start with this one. Out and in. Your foot is traveling out on whatever your turnout is. Out, in, brushing through the floor, brushing through the floor. Good, then we're gonna take it to the back. So you're going back behind you. And again, you're shifting your weight, onto your standing leg. Let's open the arms out slightly in front of you, brushing through the floor, brushing back in, brushing through the floor, brushing back in. Brush it out, bring it in. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Last one, out, in. We're gonna bend the knees over the toes, press it straight up, lower down. Knees over the toes, press and lower. Holding the space slightly in front of you, knees over the toes, press, lower, knees out, press, lower, knees out, press. Bring it into parallel, knees over the toes, press it up, come down. Knees out, press it up, down. Knees over the toes, up and down. So many muscles in our bodies, so many ways of moving, so many different ways of moving. We want to make sure that we're getting a variety pack of different ways of moving in our menu every week. Walking, swimming, running, jogging. I have taken to going on a walk, and at some point in my walk, I run as fast as I can. And then I stop and I breathe, and then I do it again in a little while. But I think that we need to be doing things so that we can continue to do things, such as running. I'm trying to get this camera into the right location. All right, taking it down to the floor. And we're going to sit in a cross-legged position. Open your arms out side, stretching it one way, open it up, going the other way, side to side, letting your head go off vertical. Yeah, so I go for a walk and then I sprint and I run as fast as I can, like kind of like the 50-yard dash. And then I slow down, breathe, maybe walk some more, and then do it again, right? Like, I feel like it's been a long time since I actually ran like that. Like, I've been jogging a little bit with my runs, but now the sprinting thing, for my weird personality, going really fast and then going slow is much more preferable to going at one speed all the time. Surprise, surprise. Let's circle the whole way around. Take it sideways and forward and sideways. Open it up. Side stretch. Take it forward. Head away from the tail. Side stretch. Blossoming through the middle. The other thing I'll say that I have been doing, and I've said this before, and I'm finding it really soothing, is memorizing poetry, memorizing poems that I like old ones. Like I was doing Kubla Khan, the Coleridge poem. And just the words, it's like, oh, I can go into a different world with that. So instead of watching TV to take me into a different world, I am memorizing poetry. Don't get me wrong, I'm also watching TV, but I'm not doing that so much in the morning or in the day. And I feel like the words, like just the way that people used language at different times is so beautiful. And so that is really helping me see the light. Rolling across your butt, massaging out your sacrum and your butt. You can stay on one side and kind of roll around. So you're massaging through there. Ah, letting your piriformis, your glutes, your sciatic nerve, which is coming down through there, have a little space. Take it to the other side. If anything is locked up, breathe into it, let it release as much as you can. Good. And then we're going to take it all the way down to the floor. I'm going to take off my sweater. Got maroons on. I think this was a birthday present from Anthony. The runes. All right, side to side. Let your legs fall from side to side. So we're doing the same thing. We were just rolling in that sort of seated position, massaging through your butt. Now you're doing it on the floor, changing your relationship slightly to gravity, letting the fluid in your body and the movement hydrate your tissue, hydrating tissue through movement. Good. And then coming in, hands down by your sides, press your pelvis up, hamstrings back and butt working from here. You're just going to pull forward and backward. Feel how your foot is connected to the floor. So I'm kind of digging my heel in to get this pull. I'm rocking on this diagonal. And I'm letting that massage out my shoulders a little bit. So upper back, shoulders, getting some movement, some pull. I'm going to release and I'm going to inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, knees wide, exhale, bring them in. Inhale, open. So we're doing a lot of work with that external and internal rotation in our hips for our lower back, for the integrity of our femur head, our greater and lesser trochanter, getting this movement. Press up and make circles with your pelvis. Strong bones, spacious body, and change direction. Healthy tissue, right? Healthy, hydrated tissue. What is the tissue? It's the soft tissue. It's the fascia. Even your bones have fluid, right? So moving them, demanding different relationships to gravity that they build and form in their relationships to gravity. Take it down, legs up to the ceiling, arms up, give them a shake, and then take a happy baby pose. Free flow your baby. Get some movement in your baby pose. Or just hang out. Maybe that's enough. Relax into the floor. Let your bone weight get really heavy, drop it down, and then take a little free flow head tail movement. So I'm wagging my tail, shaking my head. This is the opposite of like, well, this is a different kind of core support. This is core support where you let go as opposed to clamping it down and doing more. You're letting your flow move through your body, right? So I think a lot of people think that they need to be in this contracted position all the time to support their body. That is not the truth, right? That is not the truth. But if we spend a lot of time contracted and then we start to let it go, it may be a lot to adjust to, right? So let it go, let it go, let it go as much as feels good in your body, sending ripples and waves through your spine. And then take your arms up, internal rotation, external rotation, internal rotation, external rotation, spiral in, spiral out. Feel your shoulder blades moving on the floor. They're kind of doing this up and down. So shoulder blades connected through the arms. Nice movement in the rotator cuff. Let's open the arms out in space, out to the sides with that internal and external spiral. Bring it back up. Shoulder blades moving. We're not locking anything up here. Then we're going to take, you're going to, like you're flicking out your hands, flick out, flick them up over your head, flick it down, flick it out to the sides, turn the direction of your hands, flick so that your palms are facing you, Flick it up over your head. Flick it down. Bring it in, open it out. In, shake it out, shake it out. You're probably feeling your forearms a little bit now. So you're going to make an internal circle and an external circle, spiraling in, spiraling out, in and out, in and out, letting your elbows move, letting your forearms move. My forearms are tired. They're feeling this. Shake it out, let it go. Take your hands together, interlace, circle one way, circle the other. Undo it, change it so the non-dominant hand is in front, and do it again. Good. And then shake it out again. Last thing is if you're holding two big grapefruits, flick down. Hands together, flick out and in. Turn it, flick them up and down. Oh, hello. And shake it out. As if you're putting on a sleeve, just pull a really tight one, pull all the way from your fingertips down through to your shoulder, putting your hand through. The wrong things are coming up to my mind. Other side, same thing. Drawing down and in. So the tissue is pulling away, right? We're pulling the tissue away from our fingers, shake it out, and then go the other way. From your hand out to your finger, or from your shoulder out to your fingertips, pull out, inviting the tissue to have this relationship out to the edge. If you have poor circulation, you want to make sure that you probably spend more time going this way than going in. Other side, right? We're encouraging the energy, the flow to move in both directions by going both ways. All right, that's that. Let's take our knees up off the floor. Spirals. Going slow. Take your time with this. Let yourself get into the big spiral before you go the other way. Getting maybe, if you're lucky, nice little adjustment in your spine. And then if you want to extend your legs out, making it a little harder, go for it. Using your arms and your back. Breathing, pushing the floor away. Whole body working together. Good. And so we had a request yesterday, although the person who requested it is not in the class, but we're going to do it today, is we're going to turn over onto our stomachs and get to this part earlier in the game. Take your hands next to your chest. You're going to do a baby cobra up and release it down. Baby cobra, working your back and release it down. Inhale, lift, take it down. Inhale up, connect your hands to the floor, come a little higher, bring it back down. Shoulders, part of your body. So try not to let your shoulders pop up to your ears. Well, let's go up. Take your shoulders up to your ears and then push through. Sink yourself down, push through. Sink yourself down, push through, sink yourself down, push through. Round your spine, take it back into a child's pose. Arms are reaching out in front of you. Your elbows are going to bend out to the side. Your head is going to come up looking forward. Stick your butt up to the ceiling and then dive through. Arch it up, scoop and round your spine. Take it all the way back. Chest and chin to the floor, elbows out, dive through, arch it up, round your spine, take it all the way back. Chest and chin to the floor, butt to the ceiling, dive it through, push it up, round, curl. Last one, chest and chin to the floor, dive it through, lift, up, round, curl. You're going to stay in your child's pose for a second or two, big breathing. Imagine sending your breath all the way down to your feet. Even though obviously the diaphragm is going to stop, but the diaphragm is moving down, so it's going to push on your organs. So imagine the breath moving all the way down to your feet. And then you're going to walk your hands over to one side. Let your head release down. Breathe into it. Walk it over to the other side. Let your head drop. Bring it back into center. Take it forward. We're going to come back down and you're going to do a head circle. So a baby cobra head circle. Head goes to the right, coming up to the left. Clean the floor with your hair. To the right and up to the left. Drop it down. To the right, up and to the left. And we're going to change direction other way. Head, ear to your shoulder, up to the side and down. Good. And relax. Bend your knees, let your legs fall from side to side. Wag your tail. Happy dog tail wag. Let your belly relax. Let your gut body relax. No holding in your glutes. Just let your butt be relaxed, butt and belly relaxed. And you're going to make a circle with your feet, really relaxed. Again, you're just massaging through the tissue, letting the circle be as easy as possible. And come in, curl your toes under, take your head onto your hands, push up and down, relax your body as much as you can. Sending a wave of movement up and down, giving yourself the information deep inside that in this moment, you are safe and everything is okay. Just right now in your body, you are safe and everything is okay. You are here right now in your body, feeling into that movement, waving up and down. And then taking your arms out to the sides, you're going to come up circles with your arms. Flex through the heels of the hands, continue to circle. Make fists down towards the floor. And then lift the whole thing up and float it around. Float, float, float. And relax. Take it down. Free up your spine. Head, tail, rib cage, lungs, heart. Free and easy. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let it go. No extra holding. Coming back to a neutral that really is neutral is super important and something really rarely talked about in fitness, where we shake it back out and we let go of tension. Let's come back up, circling the arms forward this time. Reach out through the heels of the hands. Fists down towards the floor. Lift everything up. Just radiate out like a star, opening up. Breathe. Take your hands next to your chest. Arch all the way up. Take it into your child's pose. Interlace your hands out in front of your head. You're going to roll up onto the crown of your head and then roll it back. Like you're going to do a headstand, but not doing a headstand, just putting a little pressure on your cranium into the floor, getting this curl in your body, then lengthening it back out. Gentle movement. Good. And we're going to come onto our bellies again into a forearm plank. From here, you're just going to cross one foot under and open up onto that side. Bring it back down into your plank. Cross one foot under, open it up, bring it down into the plank. Cross it, open it, bring it down and in. Step across, open it up, bring it down, forearm plank. Cross it, open, down, in, cross, open, down, in, cross, open, down, in. One more time each side. Cross, open, bring it down, and in, cross, open. I think I did an uneven number of sides, but that's okay. And relax. Breathe. Feel what it feels like to be you in your body. Feel the energy of your body. Feel the breath of your body. So when we feel our body and when we come into that sensation where we're not taking a picture from the outside and saying this and that about our body, coming from a concept image level, but coming into a vibrational sensing level, like our body doesn't feel like the way that we see it. So start to try to notice what the feeling of the body is. Obviously, pain is very easy to notice. We can notice pain super easily, but can we notice more subtle sensations of things that feel good? Let's come into a cross-legged position again, circling rib cage, lungs, and heart, opening up. Breathe. And then the other way. And then just take it forward and down. Surrender, let go. Shift your head from side to side, free up your spine, relax your lower back. Breathe. And come up, change non-dominant leg in front. Same thing, as if you're pouring your pelvis around in a circle. If your pelvis was, such a stupid analogy, but I'm going to use it anyway. If your pelvis was a bucket full of paint, imagine that you're pouring the paint evenly all the way around out of the bucket, and change direction, other way. We have such, well, let's say a bucket full of water, a bucket full of honey, a vessel full of honey. Take it forward and down, free up your spine, head, tail, freedom. Good. And then come up. We're going to take it back down onto our backs. Hands down by your side. Lift your pelvis up. Bring your feet so they're fairly close together. And you're going to take your leg up, reach it out, flex your foot, point your toes, fold it, touch the floor with the tip of your toes, and roll it down. Reach it up, extend, flex, point toes to the floor, roll it through your foot, push through your foot, up, straighten, flex, point, toes touch the floor, roll it down, push through your foot, up, straighten, flex, point, toes, reach to the floor and roll through your foot, bring it up, extend, flex, point, toes touch the ground, roll it down, roll it up, extend, flex, point, touch, roll it down through your spine. Take both knees in and make a circle, keeping your knees together, massaging through your back. Ah, big breath, let out a big sigh. Ah, let it go, let it go, let it go. Change direction, other way. Massaging through your sacrum, massaging through your lower back. And then circling your knees away from each other, lubricating up that hip socket. And change direction, other way. Oh, this thing, why? Oh, maybe that's the way to do it. Oh, I'm pressing all sorts of buttons on my computer. I'm just gonna have to do something radical. Is that gonna work? Trying to get, oh my God. Psygoglin. You know what the word psygoglin means? It means it's all askant and weird. It's an appellation term. Psygoglin. My camera is psygoglin. Me and Anthony love that word. It's a beautiful word. Roll it back and forth, rolling through your spine, massaging through your back. If you can, take it forward onto your feet, do it. Taking it forward, reaching into the front space, taking it back into a plow, rolling through your back. So if I stay in my crouch here and move forward, I'm getting a nice stretch through my Achilles and through the soles of my feet. So if possible, even if you have to push to take it forward into that, if your knees are hurting and you can't be in that deep flexion, you might try to just bring it up. Although for many thousands of years, humans went to the bathroom like this, in this crouch position, right? They weren't sitting on the great throne. They were just crouching. So it's a good thing to work on, good for our lower backs, good for our feet, to be able to be there in that little squatty position. Squatting. All right. Taking it back onto your back, hands down by your side, circles with your legs. For millennia, that's how people went to the bathroom, and everyone could do it. Now, most people can't. Most people in the West can't. So something to work towards if you struggle with that is being able to get down into that squat and change direction. I am flexing out to come up. I'm going to peel off the floor here with my tail. So I'm going to circle it out. Once I get halfway, I start to peel. You don't have to do that roll up with your spine, but feel free if you want to do it. Breathing. 2 more. Last one. Let it go. Relax. Soften your body. Easy and loose. Open your feet wide. Internally rotate one leg at a time, spiraling in. Hook it. Breathe into it. Breathe into your belly. Free up your belly. Lots of things have to happen down there, right? We're digesting. For our food to move easily through there, it's better if we're not all clamped up all the time. Or wearing pants that are too tight, corseted, not healthy for us. And change it to the other side. Breathe. And release. I'm just thinking about corsets and what women were doing to their bodies, in the 1800s and the 1700s. Oh my God. And bodies learned to form in accord with that, right? Okay, my organs can't go there, so they got to be here and they got to be there. But how do you breathe when you're all jammed up in there, right? So let's take back the breath. Breathe loud. Get the oxygen that you need to be healthy, to not shut yourself down or shut other people down. Hands behind your head, one knee at a time, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Touch down, arms up over your head. Take a deep breath in. Exhale up. You're going to do a shh, like a be quiet sound. Shh. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale open. Exhale up. Inhale open. Exhale up. Shh. Inhale open. Exhale up. Inhale open. Exhale up. Inhale open. Last one. Exhale up. And relax. Drop it down. Just roll gently from side to side, pouring your body really slow, like a schmear. Smear yourself across. Smear the cream cheese on your bagel slowly so you don't destroy the integrity of your bagel. Gentle smear, letting your body relax. Think of your body telling a secret to the earth, right? The body's coming in close, nestling in to tell a secret to the earth. Oh, what is the secret? What is the secret that your body has to tell the earth? Letting the earth receive, compost, digest, whatever it is that you want to tell the earth. What is your message to the planet? All right, I want to do a little bit of arms before we're done. So we're going to do tricep push-ups. I'm going to do them with my elbows right into my sides. My hands are next to my chest. I'm going to do it with my knees on the floor. I'm just going to do a set of that. No frills, elbows in. If you want to do something different, go for it. Now's your moment. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna take it to a dog. Walking through my feet in my downward dog, pushing up over my head with my arms. Bending one knee, bending the other, looking under my armpit. I'm gonna lift my heels high, scoop my belly in, roll it forward. We're gonna go all the way to an up dog. Arch. Curl your toes under, drop your head, round your spine, roll it back, lower your heels. Heels lift high, scoop your belly in, roll it forward. Keep it going. Over your knees, over your toes. Arch, toes curl, drop your head, roll it back, tail to the ceiling, lower your heels, push with your arms, lift, scoop, roll it forward. Coming up, drop it, push, roll it back. One more. We're gonna do one more thing here. You're gonna see if you can lift a hand up, cross it to your bottom ankle, lift it up to your dog. Lift your hand, cross to the ankle, lift it up, come down. If we were really gonna make this harder, you would lift, cross, bring it out, come down. Lift, cross, bring it out, come down. Lift, cross, bring it out, down, lift, cross, bring it out, and down. That's just an idea. I definitely wanted to do a little bit more arms. Circle your shoulders, free up your lungs, free up your heart, change direction. Oh. And let's open up. We're almost done. A little stretching before we finish. A little bit more stretching. Open into a straddle, flex your feet. Breathe. Try not to let your butt pop off the floor. Keep that leg turned out, sit bone connected to the ground. Take it down, face your leg. Walk it into the center, pancake. Push the floor away, bring it up. Side stretch the other way, breathe into it. Elongate from the inside to the outside, take it down, face your leg. Walk it into the center. Flat. Push the floor away and come up. We're gonna just bend your knees, spiral, bend your knees, spiral, bend. If this is hurting in your hips, be very careful. You can use your arms to help, but if possible, we're just getting this internal, external rotation in the hips. Bring it in, bang it out. Give your legs a hit down the outside. And then a forward fold. A little bit of movement in your forward fold. Walk it forward, walk it back. If you're tighter, do this with bent knees and worry about this happening at all. See if you can get this motion, this walk. You can also do it in a forward fold, right? Depending on your flexibility. And just breathe and relax. Let go. Slide it in. Take your feet underneath you. Back to this position if possible. Knees touching the floor and then heels touching the floor. Knees touching the floor and heels. You may not be able to touch down, which is fine. And you may need to really move your hands. If it's too much, this is your choice. You can just come forward and backward. Otherwise, knees to the floor, heels to the floor. Good, and relax. If I'm gonna try and see if I can work this out with my with my tripod. Oh my God, me and my camera. Oh, it worked. Okay, we are going to just breathe again. So come up to standing. Inhale, open up. Reach out to the heavens. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out. Let it go, bounce. Get some movement in your body. Jump if you can. Let yourself land. So you're really rebounding down and up. And then inhale. Open, exhale. Take it down. Bend your knees. Relax your head. Shift a little bit side to side. Shake your head no. Nod yes. Roll it back up. Final big breath. Inhale, open. Bringing it down in prayer. Oh, thank you, people in TV land. If you made it this far through, you win. What do you win? You win the prize. What is the prize? Only you know. So I'm going to close off the live stream. Consider buying me a coffee if you follow my channel. Or make me famous. I will become the famous, what was that guy's name? Gilad. He once took my class. Israeli guy who used to have an exercise channel. He